So there's that. Do you want to talk about as well our new channel reward scheme? Because we've got our own, haven't
Yeah,
we?
right. Well, so I over the past week, I've also been kind of optimizing my channel for Twitch in a sense. So my channel point redeems are now officially called Golden Horns, which is a nod back to that song that we reacted to. What was the name of the band again?
It was Leaves Eyes. Because
That's it.
in
Yeah.
in our reaction, it was I think the song was called Golden Horns or Golden Horn, and Rob just said out of randomness, "I had a golden
I had a
horn
gold.
once,"
I had a golden horn
and
once.
then my response was, "Did you piss yourself?" And then it just became like just we were trying to like just it gives this band some exposure, but all we were doing was making childish jokes. So
Yeah. Yeah, so golden horns. I've also been I also have got my new emotes out.
mm,
So next time I broadcast, you can take advantage of if you're a tier 1 subscriber, it's me it's the emote that you can actually see above my head
mm.
on the in the overlay, but with cheers above it.
So and
So there's that.
Yeah, and to talk about mine as well. So mine just got approved just like last minute last night, so they weren't there when I was doing my stream yesterday. But in order, if you see in the chat, these are my emojis. So what a goof, Kigar, and concerned. So the what a goof one, the first one is just general facial reactions. That's tier one. Gen two. Okay,
Gent,
tier
gent.
two. Tier
Do
two.
your remotes gent, KB?
Jet. That one might. Look at him. He's fucking metal as fuck. Kigar is like that. This theme of tier two is like faces on different fictional characters and things. And the tier three is the most embarrassing pictures of mine. So if you want to see the most embarrassing pictures or want to use them, then you got to pay the big bucks.
Yeah, and can we point out that that is actually KB's real hair? He's not just photoshopped that on that blonde fringe on the top of his head. Apparently, he did actually have hair like that
Yep.
once upon a time.
Uh,
But anyway, as for my tier 2 and tier 3 emotes, so like I said, the tier 1 emote is me holding that beer, as you can see in the overlay, and cheers above it. Tier 2 emote, if you want to subscribe at tier 2, no obligation to whatsoever, of course, is a pog face of mine, which I will also put in the chat. Just bear with me. Here we go. So that's my pog face. And
looks like Oliver Twist has just gone up to you and said, "Please, sir, I want some more, gent."
more? Yeah. And tier 3 is what I like to call Rob V93 Tune, CHOON, and it's a cartoon version of me doing the double horns pose, which I actually made up accidentally because all throughout this week I've been trying to make up stuff, make up emotes and things using basically the Mac equivalent of Microsoft Paint. So
Mm.
like a free kind of software where you can draw and create things. And I created this emote entirely by accident when I wanted to do the same thing I did with the cheers emote, have that, and then have an actual photo of me doing the double horns, which is what this is based off, and then put massive tune above the head.
Mm.
But I tried to put the gradient layer behind it, and what it actually did was it grafted the gradient layer on top of the actual picture
Mm.
and made it like so. I was like, it was kind of one of those happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say.
Yeah.
Um, and so I kind of built the rest of it around it. I made myself a little beer bottle there that says RV. You can't see it because it's really small. I put a little cheeky kind of sideways smile on it, and yeah, you can access that if you're a tier 3 subscriber.
Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to mention as well, I've changed it from naming as tier one, tier two, tier three to match the theme of the key run or keys in general, anything that opens a lock or anything. So tier one is gate one, gate two, and final gate. There we go. It's
Nice.
simple but effective.
That's pretty cool. I need to come up with some clever tier names myself. All I've got so far is tier 1 legend, tier 2 legend, and tier 3 legend.
Yeah, actually, I think it's called the Key to Gate 1. I can't remember what I named it as. Either the Key to Gate 1 or just Gate 1. You've gone through Gate 1. There we go.
But we got Greg saying with your last one, your last emote, you look like a cursed version of Harry / Rotashaw in that third one.
That's probably because I have smoked the devil's lettuce.
You do look a bit like Rotashaw in the third emote. I've got to say.
Yeah, that's if you get a hype train, you should call it the keychain. Yes.
I wonder.
Oh, just all those
Greg,
all in one.
Greg is on fire this week. I tell you, we'll get on.
I don't think he's just on fire this week. I think he's just always on fire.
No, but mate, we'll get on to Greg's creations, shall we, in a bit. But that got me thinking actually. So you're Rotashaw. What if I was a member of the Sidemen? Which one would I be?
I think would it be? I've got Zerka in my head. I don't know. You're definitely not KSI, because you don't laugh after every single thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't class you as a mini minter.
What about Bazinga?
Possibly, yeah. Actually, Bazinga.
Because I used to be quite fat, and now I'm a little bit skinnier.
Possibly.
So...
I think Zerk is he like the brainiest out of them? I can't remember Zerk. I don't know. I only watch like the highlights and things when they're doing Sidemen Tinder and things like that. Yeah. So
I haven't watched the Sidemen in years, to be honest. I don't even know who's still really in it.
Yeah.
I know Mini Minter is on Twitch himself,
but
obviously, and I haven't seen it. I mean, that was one of those things I was binge watching when I didn't have a job, you know.
Yeah, I suppose.
But
I watch it when I do have a job, while I'm doing the job.
Yeah, that's true. What else have I been doing on my channel? I've added a text to speech function.
I've done the same for mine as well a while ago, but I don't know if it works. So if anybody wants to test it out, go right ahead. It would be wonderful.
Doing what? A cheers to speech function?
I think so. Can you see it on mine? It's in the panels.
What? A cheers to
say it on mine?
Yeah.
It's in the panels.
What? A cheers to.
Sorry.
You echoed back on yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I've set up one myself. So for 300 bits, you will be able to play. You'll be able to play your comment next to your cheer out loud on stream, on my stream anyway.